Hello and welcome to another update on Ethereum. The Ethereum chart has not moved much today. It was a rather quiet day in the sector, also in the stock market, a rather quiet day. And on the Ethereum chart, we are still tracking two bullish scenarios here. And like on, for example, the Bitcoin chart, the question is just how deep is the pullback going to be? We do have several five-wave movements to the upside, especially here from the 22nd of June low, this potential B-wave low on Sunday the 22nd. So there is some scope for further upside as long as our micro support levels are holding. So whenever we're tracking a trend like that, and we are currently tracking a local uptrend, then the focus can remain on higher prices as long as micro support levels are holding. But just to give you an idea, for those of you who might be new to our analysis, the idea is that here on the larger time frame daily chart, the price could have bottomed in a wave B on the 22nd of June. For further confirmation, I want to see a break above that $2,900 level, the swing high from early June. Also, you can see that this move up comes from the April low. Also, the April low formed potentially a meaningful low. 5 waves up from there, 3-wave pullback. Now we have another couple of 5-wave movements to the upside. So basically a 1-2-1-2 setup on the smaller time frame. The white scenario reminds us that we could easily test this larger support area again on the daily chart between 1,616 and $2,172. So why does it remind us? Because it's entirely possible that we are still in a range here and that we're simply dealing with this B-wave pullback still. But because we have a 5-wave move up and we already reached this support area on the 22nd of June, I'm at least entertaining the idea we could go higher, and especially as long as we're holding the micro support levels. So you will see that here on the smaller time frame, from the 22nd of June low, that potentially meaningful B-wave low, we have 5 waves up. And we have 3 waves down. We do have another 5-wave move up and 3-wave move down here into the swing low from Friday. So that gives us another 1-2-1-2 setup. And then, but this is low confidence, we can identify another 5-wave move up, maybe as a diagonal structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in another wave 1 in yellow, followed by a wave 2 pullback. But this is low confidence. So to keep this wave count alive, in which we could go higher really directly, we need to hold above the Friday low, 4th of July, 2,400. Hold on, didn't want to do that. Let me remove that. $2,480. So this level must hold to keep this directly bullish count alive. But honestly, I don't trust the yellow count here, this additional 1-2 setup very much. I'd rather say what is probable, what appears to be probable, is a deeper wave 2, in which we could simply have rallied in the B wave, in a B wave here over the weekend. In this case, we have an A wave down, a B wave up, and a C wave down. In this case, the 100% extension level, which is an ideal target here. Let's draw it. Let's draw the A wave low. Let's go to the high of the B wave. In this case, the 100% extension points towards $2,445. That is an ideal target for a C wave. So we could easily reach that, if we go down a little bit lower, which I think is probable. However, I have to say, if we break above that green signal line there, the green signal line labeled with blue wave B, that could have been the B wave top. So if we break above $2,600, a decisive break, we might be in our 3rd wave breakout. But it seems like we might need that one more low to target possibly 2,445 to 2,430. Only below that level, that's important, only below $2,430, it becomes more probable that we're going to break below the July low, here the 2nd of July low, and then we would have to look at the possibility of a larger correction. But for now, as long as we're holding 2,430, The thesis is that a meaningful low potentially formed here on the 2nd of July. Whether this is a 1-2-1-2 setup or just a larger 1-2 setup, not so important. Important is also to understand when we get a signal that a low is in, and that would be with a break above $2,600. So yeah, that's the update on Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. For those of you who don't know, this week and already last week, actually, I've started to upload an Elliott Wave course, a full course. A lot of people ask me to do one, but I make it available in our membership. So if you're interested in that, check it out. So far, I think more than 10 videos have already been uploaded, and we will keep going. There should be 30 in the end, roughly 30 for that course. So if you're interested in that, check out our membership. With a silver or gold membership, you can get access to our Discord server, and there you get access to our course. That's the update. I wish you a great day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.